Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. Hope you guys enjoyed the last episode. I appreciate all the support y'all been showing me throughout the series. But without further ado guys, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we learned about Ren Rock a lot more. See what we gotta do as this quest. Let's see. In the shadow of mine. Sebastian is waiting near the entrance to overlook mine to the northeast of Upper Oxfield. So I'm not. Hold on, let's see. I need to be level 22. Let's see. Let's go do In the Shadow of Time, and then we'll do this one next. Let's do that. So we gotta meet Sebastian, but he's still trying to help his sister. Alright, that's a far way to go. So let's go ahead and travel there. Right there. Alright.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Okay, let's fly.
How about some sightseeing?
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Let's go meet Sebastian.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only young, mind, not like that.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Okay.
You're here. Good.
Of course I'm here.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned,
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
Is that sad?
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Okay, student report. The catacomb assignment yielded more than I imagined. Learning about our ancestors was... I don't know what that says. However, I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore in an area behind the great room which had suffered decay. Aim the turn over Reptilian, I think. I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately I sense its power. I will be thrilled to study the relic further if only the removal of objects were allowed. Okay.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
This catacomb. I need to get better at reading.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
What do you mean, don't lose our nerve? We never do. Spiders.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! At least now we know we're not alone in here.
I hate
Perhaps that was
spiders.
it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
I hate spiders.
Wingardium Leviosa.
That's that.
This room is taller than it looks.
Nice.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
A composed. There it is.
Accio.
I'd wager the sun.
Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Oh, gotta see what there is. Alright, let's go. I hate spiders.
Incendio. Protego. Expelliarmus.
We've read the world of the spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Accio.
Anything else? Oh. Do we go this way? Go over here. Move.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Ewa.
Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Confringo. Glacius.
Really hate creatures.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly.
Incendio.
Hey, we're finding so much loot. Okay, we're almost to level 22. So we can do our main quest. It's gonna be more spiders.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Hey.
Accio.
We gotta use those bones for something.
There's something here by the altar.
Okay, hold on. Okay. I foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was reminded to leave it where it lay, but research must come before my fealty to the rules. I seen something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by the English oak want to have powerful intuition. I believe it. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted. I encountered two barricades who isolated the relic. Ancestors, forgive me, but I used this very bones as the key. I plan to return it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment, learning the Emperor's Curse. The spell is said to serve well against enemies.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Imperious.
Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
Eh.
There's more to this than even I imagined. Look,
Wingardium Leviosa.
bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
Oops. Wait, can I use this?
Reparo!
No, I can't.
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio!
There's so many bones. Oh, let me try this.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, he's here. Yep, I knew it.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
You've done it!
Because
I
I'm
knew we'd
smart.
get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
I get it. That was dumb.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Yes.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Okay. So letter 4, number 4.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Well, let me try it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I don't see it. I don't see Imperio. Oh.
Incendio. Confringo.
I didn't get what that did.
Levioso. Depulso.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
Accio. How gracious of you.
I try. That worked. Keep going.
Get a flame spider to blow it up.
Confringo.
We've rid the world of another spider.
Accio.
I should sleep better tonight.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos.
And need one more.
Accio.
There it is.
Wingardium
Alright, that
Leviosa.
was easy. In you go.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Stop with the cringeness. Hold on, before we go over there, there's something else here. More spiders.
Expelliarmus.
Oh, that's a
Incendio.
big spider.
Imperial. Expelliarmus. Potato. Incendio. Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
Ow.
Incendio.
Oh, that's a big one. Get it straight.
Expelliarmus.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Incendio.
Well, there.
Accio.
Spiders are so nasty. Hate them.
Incendio. Depulso.
Looting everything we can. Okay, let's get moving. Who else hates spiders? Let me know in the comments below. Hate them. Well, I'm actually afraid of them. Oh, I got the shivers.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Whoa.
Stupefy. Imperial. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Stupefy.
Ew! Ew!
Imperio.
I really don't like this.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo.
Oh my goodness. No.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Cabolso. Levioso. Glacius.
Yeah.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
I can't do this. I can't. It's too nasty.
Incendio. Accio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Revelio.
Yeah, there's still something here. The relic contains abundant potential. Its possibilities could benefit not only the wizard kind, but the world. But the dark surface involved to realize its intent may be too great. Until we know more, please do not remove this relic.
Sebastian, the relic. Look. Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake.
I don't know.
I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
Oh, there's ominous. How did he know?
Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
I don't know, bro. Because what if the relic is like, he does something wrong and like kills his sister? I don't know. I think we're gonna have to go with ominous.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late.
True.
Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
But yeah, I hope I don't regret that either. But we'll see. Sebastian is acting irrational because he wants to save his daughter. He wants to save his sister. Hey, we found the big boy chest. Alright, let's get out of here. This place scares me. Alright, let's go. Am I even going the right way? No, I'm not. Alright, I think we're going the right way
Well,
now.
what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I don't know how we get in there, but don't care. Getting out of here.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
Or you're doing the opposite. I'm starting to not like Sebastian, guys. It's kind of annoying. But I also get him trying to help his sister. Alright, we got out.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
And I can't use any of that? Who else doesn't like Sebastian right now? Why is there smoke?
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
Well, first of all, why is everything burning? I feel like something happened.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
You won't stop me. That was unimpressive. That's a one.
Expelliarmus!
Let's get this out.
Protego!
Ringo!
Incendio! Stupefy! There's nowhere to go. We have to fight.
Incendio!
Ah,
Expelliarmus!
dude. Yeah, die. Come on.
Protego! Expelliarmus!
Oh no.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
That's what happens.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Okay. Just get all this stuff. Okay, I'm out. Alright. Gotta do more Merlin trials.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Did save his sister, but he is going too far.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Hey, you're gonna report us? Yeah, right. Alright, we're level 22. We can do the main quest now. Okay, I wanna... Not what I wanted to do. Okay, now we can do this one. So now we're gonna meet Sebastian by the Overlook. And what else are we gonna do after? We'll talk to Sebastian after we do this. And then... Alright, I wanted to look at her gear. Gear... We got some new stuff. That I can't look at yet. Yeah, we gotta sell some of this. Do we have any more headgear? No. Got a new this though. 51? Yep, give me that. What is this one? 40, okay. One more thing. 42, 43, 49. Alright, we're gonna change our variants. Oh, I like that. Wait. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright. Let's go to our quest now. Look at our map so we can just get there quickly. Dang, this is far. Okay, there we go. So we found the relic. And then Sebastian saved his sister.
Broadens the mind.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer.
Okay, here we go.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible.
Taking a shower.
You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
Yep.
After you.
Let's go. I can't. Nope. We're just gonna go full on. I don't feel like hiding.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Of course I'll lead because I'm the best.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Ascendo! Glacier! Potato!
Someone's been taken out like me!
Stupid!
A miss!
Incendio! Destroy!
Die.
I won't.
Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Why are you not dying?
What are you doing? What is this?
Confringo! This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Expelliarmus!
Die, come on. Yeah, that's right.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Okay, let's keep going.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
I'm doing all the work here.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
You almost had a lucky shot!
Protego!
Stop it!
Expelliarmus!
I should have been dead.
Incendio! Depulso!
Get away with that.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo!
Let's get it. Your acrobatics will have
Expelliarmus! Protego!
get accustomed to that.
Incendio!
I won't rest.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is.
Too easy.
And that was relatively fun.
Gotta say it was. Alright, let's keep going. Right. Overlook mine.
For better or for worse, we're in. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I almost
I
failed.
don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
An intruder! Why can't I hear you?
Expelliarmus!
Ow. Dead. How are you not dead? Thank you.
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Move. Okay.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Everything about spiders. Ugh. They're so nasty.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Ugh. Okay, so we have to rebuild this. Wait, which one is it? Ah, I never have it set. It's this one.
Confringo!
No, that's not what I meant to do.
Reparo!
Alright. Oh. Ew. Ew, 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 ew. Whew. Okay.
Incendio!
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that.
Can't go that way.
Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Expelliarmus! Depulso!
I can't open that. Alright, let's keep going. Ew.
Expelliarmus!
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
Over here!
I'm just throwing everything at them.
Lucky, that's all. Best the likes of me.
Ew, spiders again.
Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Incendio. We're not finished yet.
There's a big one.
We were waiting. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Oh, you almost got me.
Incendio. Confringo. Depulso.
You're dead.
Certainly cleared the room.
I don't know why Gryffindors get credit for bravery. We Slytherins are teeming with it.
And we're much more fun to fight with.
Revelio.
Okay, give me a minute.
Confringo.
Okay. We have to destroy this.
Incendio.
We can have a look around in peace.
Ah, we gotta go up here.
A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Oh. That's why this is here.
Incendio. Accio.
Hold on, let me get this bag. Right.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium
I'd be
Leviosa.
surprised to find a couple more rune symbols.
Incendio.
Okay, we gotta go here.
Wasn't expecting that.
You're good at this game.
Revelio.
The world flooded back to me as if in a watery haze. How long have I been unconscious? I only remember his eyes empty of sorrow. Yet, but also, I recall feeling a sense of as I watched the pain vanish, but then everything started to turn. When I fell, I must have hit my head. I neither feel nor see Embark, but the pain is throbbing. I can only hope it is not the Black Death. At least he is no longer in pain.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora. Sebastian,
Hopefully it will
I think
help
I
us
found
unravel
something.
more of this
A
mystery.
canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there.
Okay.
This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
There it is.
now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
What do you mean?
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Morinweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
I can't say.
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Sebastian, you're ignorant.
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Forget you too. Sebastian. Helping you, risking my life. For what? Gosh, she's so selfish.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I'm not talking to you.
I hope Professor Fitzgerald...
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
Alright. Man, Sebastian's just mean. I don't like him.
Did you speak with my uncle?
Alright guys, we're gonna do this quest after the troubling events that transpired in Felscraft. Sebastian wants to meet with me in the Undercraft. Alright.
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I appreciate you setting our earlier discussion aside for now. Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
Okay.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this.
Even though you've been
I'll send
mean.
you an hour when I have news.
All right. Alright guys, I'm gonna get to level 23 so we can do our main quest. I'll see y'all when I get to level 23. Alright guys, we made it to level 23. Now we're on the main quest that we gotta do. Here we go. It's beautiful.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
Okay.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Okay. So what do we gotta do?
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Alright, let's go travel to Professor Fig. And I know where that's at. Where's his office? There it is. Or his classroom, not his office. Alright. Is there anything here?
Revelio.
Nope.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Whoa.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Okay.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Let's go. This is cool. Literally transform into someone else.
Professor, a moment of your time. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry. Greetings.
What could the headmaster want?
Alright, now we gotta find Scrope. Whatever his name is.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
I don't feel like talking to almonds.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
He's acting just like him. It's funny.
Human
I hope
transfiguration
it's not about anything I've been doing.
Actually, let's talk to her.
Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible. I mean, I've seen them about. I mean, yes, sir.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
It's funny.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand.
This is so funny.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Scrope's as hard a worker as any house elf.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's purebloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful.
This is funny.
Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you.
Uh-oh.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Oh no. Hurry up.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
The gargoyle. Alright, take me. Hurry up. Oh. Alright, chat. That's gonna be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Pretty long episode today, I think. It was a good one though, also. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please smash that like button. It really helps out the channel. And I'll catch y'all on the next one, guys. Y'all stay safe out there, alright? Peace.